Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Bob Cave. I'm back at it, continuing my universe mode, my modern day wrestling universe mode. Uh, this one, of course, is 2026. We're on episode 4, and we're starting things off with WWE Raw from January 19th, 2026. This one is from the Thiess Arena in Belfast, Ireland. Yes, you heard it correctly. And this is the go home show before we get to Saturday night's main event. As always, though, before we get into this, I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you guys haven't done so already, down below is where you're going to find me. You already know that B.O.B. baby. Let's kick it. I want to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, and future. Then, now, forever together. Cannot do this without you guys. We're going to kick this off with WWE Raw, like I said, from January 19th, 2026. Let's do it. The announcers for the show are Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Gunther announces that he will be participating in the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles interrupts and wants a rematch against Gunther. At the Rumble, Gunther says no unless AJ will put his career on the line, so AJ is tasked with the decision here. Natalya talks to Maxine backstage. Match number 1, we got the Women's Intercontinental title on the line. We got Becky Lynch defending that title that she just won back from Maxine, against Maxine, along with Natalya. Becky Lynch is going to win this match with an assist from Natalya, and Natty attacks Maxine. So Becky going to get the win here. Alright, we get a recap of Bron Breakker's actions. And then Raw GM Adam Pearce talks to AJ Styles and Paul Heyman. We get a video package on Finn Balor and World Champion CM Punk. Raquel and Judgment Day 2026 is going to be the year of the Judgment Day. So, bold claims here from the Judgment Day. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso, declares that he will be entering the Royal Rumble this year. Raw GM Adam Pearce talks to the New Day. And match number 2, we got a 6-man tag. We got the Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Bronson Reed. I was about to say Bron Breakker. Wrong guy. Bronson Reed taking on Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta. And Penta, Dragon Lee, and Mysterio are going to get the win in this one. Jackie Redmond interviews the world champion backstage, CM Punk. We get a video package in honor of MLK Day. MLK Jr. Day. Paul Heyman and Raw GM Adam Pearce talk backstage. And the World Tag Team Champions, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, come out, and Liv Morgan and Roxanne interrupt. All the women say they will be in the Royal Rumble match. Bayley is upset. Lyra is disappointed. Both women discuss the Royal Rumble. So these tag team partners here discussing what's going on with the Royal Rumble. The predicament they are in. Match number 3, we got Javon Evans taking on El Grande Americano with Los Americanos. And El Grande Americano is going to win after the referee stops the match. So El Grande Americano getting a dub here. Jackie Redmond interviews Finn Balor. Raw GM Adam Pearce talks to the Vision after their match. AJ gets his match with Gunther at the Rumble, so AJ Styles is putting his career on the line and challenging Gunther one-on-one at the Royal Rumble. The Kabuki Warriors talk backstage, and Kairi promises Asuka she will win the title. Match number 4, our main event, and the match we will be playing for Raw. And like I said, hey, we will be playing a match for each show on this universe mode, so don't worry. CM Punk here, the world champion, taking on Finn Balor here in Ireland. So stakes couldn't be any higher in Belfast, Ireland for Finn Balor as he challenges world champion CM Punk. We are going to be playing this matchup here as the current world champion CM Punk. And these two men are feeling it. Here we go. Crowd is hot for CM Punk. And here we go. We got to stare down. Big match feel here on Monday Night Raw. Punk and Balor, world title on the line. Raw main event. Here we go. Punk unloading. A barrage of drugs and CM Punk stomping away. Cross chop. Punk shot to the gut. Balor firing back. And a shot to the spine by Balor. Nice exchange there. Finn hopping over the top rope onto the apron. Balor does springboard dropkick and it connects. Finn with the cover, not even a one. A duck by Finn. Deep arm drag. Balor now from the middle rope, missing the knee drop. Punk, multiple strikes and a backbreaker. Elbow drop by Punk, following through. Kip up by Balor, both men missing their attack. Schoolboy! Punk rolling out of it. Punk bridging. Balor out of it into a bad slide. Balor gutbuster. A gutbuster on Punk. And right here, Punk being set up with the neck bars. Punk countering. Shot to the gut by Punk. Punk with the fisherman suplex. Bridging. And a kick out. Elbow drop again. Connecting on Balor. Balor with some strikes, forearm. A duck by Punk. Punk hooking him. Here he is. Punk setting him up. Power driver. Big forearm. Balor firing away. Running drop kick by Finn. Finn head up top. Missing a knee drop again. Forearm to the back from Punk from behind. Punk setting him up. Backbreaker. Double ass by Punk. And Punk is feeling it here in Dublin. Punk now picking Balor back up onto his feet. Balor Irish whip off the ropes. Punk ducks, neckbreaker, and a beauty. The lights have went out. What's going on here? It's the Judgment Day's music. Finn don't want none of them interfering in this. JD is in the ring. JD is in the ring. And Punk gonna launch him to the floor. Gutbuster by Finn. Balor now from the apron. Springboard. Got him. Got him with that rope flip. Not even a one on Punk. Irish whip now off the ropes. Missed the clothesline. Punk coming back with the calf kick. Irish whip now into the corner. Punk running knee, missed it. Forearm to the back. Balor went for everything, missed it. Got caught that neckbreaker. Elbow drop again by CM Punk. Punk hooking him. Balor missed. Balor with the Pele. And a kick out by Punk. Stomp to the head by Balor. Finn headed up top. Coup de grace, missed. Punk floating over again. Neckbreaker connects. Both men down. Punk sent him up GTS. Connects. Punk nailed him with the GTS. Would that be enough? 1, 2. Ah, Balor out of it. Punk caught him flush with it. Not enough to put Balor down. Punk gonna pull him back into a kitchen sink. Punk telling Finn he needed to lead the Judgment Day. He was better than them. Balor again with a counter. Choking out. Punk in the corner. And back on the choke. Got a one and a kick out by Punk. Balor now setting him up. Missed the drop kick. Punk countered. Pull back. Balor counters. Gutbuster by Balor. Punk rolling to the floor. And a counter by Punk. Punk back in the ring. Gonna dive! And a plancha to the floor. On Balor while he's down. Into the ring post. And Punk gonna throw Balor back into the ring. Punk headed up top. Think he's going for the big elbow drop. Yes, he is. He misses. Punk missed the big elbow. Irish whip by Balor right into the ref. Missed the drop kick. Mongolian chop. Oh, big time suplex. Dropping Punk right on his head. From the middle rope now. Balor setting him up. Punk out of the way. Forearm to the back. Punk Irish whip. Hammer throw into the corner. Punk ducking, neckbreaker again. Punk signaling for at the end. GTS connects. Punk going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And we got a winner. CM Punk successfully retaining the World Heavyweight title. Here we go, let's look at some highlights. Early in the match, got caught with the GTS. Balor was able to kick out of that one though. There you see it. 1, 2, And a near fall. Came down for that 3. Nearly had it early on in the match though. Punk setting him right back up. Later on in the match. Wham. Bam. Thank you, man. Thank you, ma'am. Punk with the win. 1, 2, 3. And the cult of personality. Moving on. Alright. CM Punk victorious. Successfully retaining the world title. After the match, CM Punk shakes hands with Finn Balor. Alright, now we're going to head over to NXT. We're going to go set that show up. As Punk celebrates his victory. Nearly a 5-star. I should have just did a taunt or 2 and got it to 5. 4-star matchup. No doubt about it. A hell of a main event for Raw. Alright, let's continue. We're heading over to NXT. We're going to set it up. Next event, you damn right we are. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to edit this show. And you already know. Let's, our first match here going to be Ethan Page. I shouldn't even have it over there anymore. I got to change that. Alright, Ethan Page. Ethan Page taking on Elio Le Fleur. Elio Le Fleur. In his debut match on NXT. Confirm, save, yes. Next we got Shiloh Hill in action. Big Shiloh. Taking on Josh Briggs. Alright. From there, we got a tag match. No, I don't want to. I want to go here. Here we go. Tag match. We got the Vanity Project. Ricky Smokes and Brad Balor, baby. Yes, Jackson Drake. Okay. Along with them. Okay, so we're not going to do Andre, but we're going to do Kale. And Uriah. Alright. Okay, Sean Legacy up next. Sean Legacy up next in action against Eli Knight, EK Prosper. Alright, Sean Legacy here. Alright, and from here we're going to do the main event. It's going to be a triple threat tag team matchup. So 3 tag teams going at it. I don't want it to be a tornado, but might end up going that route. Yeah, alright. Alright, so we got Zarya. And and Soul. Taking on Ren. And Kendall. Okay, and Fatal Influence. Alright, Fallon. And Laney. Alright, and is that the main? Yes, that is the main event here. Okay, so save. Alright, let's start this show. This one is going to be NXT. So we get Pepsi for the working man. Give me 1 second, baby. Okay, NXT from January the 20th, 2026. It is from Orlando, Florida, in the Performance Center. The announcers for the show are Vic Joseph and the two-time Hall of Famer Booker T. Can you dig it, sucker? Alright, match number 1. Oh, I did not do that. Let me edit here. I fucked up. There we go. Okay. Alright. Match number 1 for the North American title. Ethan Page defending that title against Elio Lafleur. Ethan Page going to successfully retain the title. Okay. Excuse me. After that, Ricky Saints joins the announcers table, and we get a video package on Keanu Carver from LFG. Match number 2, we get the NXT Championship ladder match qualifier. We got Shiloh Hill taking on Josh Briggs, and Shiloh is going to get the win. Alright, after that, Zarya and Soul talk backstage. Match number 3, we got the Vanity Project with Jackson Drake taking on Chase U, Uriah Connors, and Kale Dixon. Along with Andre Chase and the Vanity Project are going to win. Lola Vice, Thea, they both confront NXT GM Ava. Ava makes a triple threat match, and both women leave happy. Jada Parker says she won't stay down, and Blake Monroe interrupts. Ethan, Miles, and Ricky Saints all talk. So Miles Bourne, Ethan Page, and Ricky Saints all talk backstage. Match number 4, we got Eli Knight taking on Shawn Legacy, and this is another NXT Championship ladder qualifying match, and Legacy is going to get the win here. After the match, Tony D'Angelo attacks Shawn, and Tony is arrested. So Tony D'Angelo arrested after that matchup. OTM want the NXT Tag Team Champions Dark State, and they want them as soon as they possibly can get them. Vanity Project talk backstage, and Robert Stone, he interrupts, and Joe Henry appears. Say his name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Henry. Alright. Match number 5. We got a triple threat tornado tag. It's just a triple threat tag though, but it's all good. We got Fatal Influence with JC Jane taking on Sol Ruka Zarya, or Zaruka, Ren Sinclair, and Kendall Gray. Ren QCC, I believe it is. Let's get into this one. We're going to play this. Fatal Influence, of course, has the speed title. And JC Jane is the owner of the NXT Women's Championship. Let's get into this match. We are going to play as Zaruka, so we're going to do it as Zarya here. Zarya and Sol Ruca taking on Kendall and Ren and Fatal Influence. Here we go. A mat slam there. All these women looking for an opportunity. Zarya setting her sights on Laney. Tossing her. Elbow drop missed. Running knee there. DDT on Sol Ruca as well. This is pandemonium. All these women going at it for an opportunity at the women's knockout title, the tag team titles over at TNA. Ren with the forearm to the back on Sol Ruca. So up in a backbreaker. And Zarya now taking control. Neil with that kendo stick. Zarya got her up, running power slam. And Zarya going for a pin. Broken up immediately. Zarya going for it again. Sol Ruca making a save as Ren looking for a pin. Kendall back suplex there. Whipped her. As Zarya recovers on the floor. Zarya with an STO. And Sol making a save before a pin can even be made. Forearm to the back. Clothesline. Fallon Henley taken down. Excuse me. Zarya got her up. Falcon Arrow. That was Laney Reed. Zarya mat slam. Oh, Snake Eyes in the corner. Sol Ruca split open. Fireman carry. Kendall with a springboard crossbody. Kendall nail on a back elbow on Zarya. Zarya STO. Taking down Fallon. Laney not liking it too much. Laney from behind. Sol Ruca back in. Drop kick by Sol. Chop block by Ren. And Zarya and Sol both women down. As Fatal Influence right now are dominating in the ring. Mat slam by Zarya on the floor. Zarya thrown. As Sol is being taken advantage of in the ring. Back on her feet now. Sol breaking up that backbreaker by Ren. Neckbreaker on Ren. And Zarya back in the ring pumped. Oh, twisting with that suplex. Oh, into a knee. Zarya rocked. Zarya kicking out. What toughness and wherewithal from Zarya. These women are putting on a clinic. So Ruka back in. Kendall. Now on a backbreaker. Zarya back on her feet as Sol Ruka flying. Zarya's in the ring. All these women feeling the effects of this match up there. Oh, famous her nailed her. Might be enough. Ren making the save. Sol Ruka back on her feet. Zarya nailed it. Yeah, 5. Not enough though. Pinfall broken up. Ah, X Factor there by Sol. Chop block taken down by Ren. Oh my. Laney Reed in with that big running forearm. Sol Ruka back on her feet. Sol taking down Ren. Big X Factor. Driven back into the corner. Sol with the counter. Oh, nice counter and a head scissors by Ren. Ren just busted open Laney. X Factor by Sol. Back elbow by Ren. Zarya nailed as well. Zarya taking out Sol, dropped. Sol back on her feet. Deep arm drag. Sol making a save. Zarya with the save again. Zarya taking down Kendall. Laney taken down from the apron. Ren nailed with an STO. Zarya got her on her feet at 5. Zarya nailed it. Yes! Zarya and Sol Ruka get the win. Hard fall contest. Let's look at some highlights. Right here is Sol Ruka thrown into that ring post as Zarya ate that famouser. Zarya with that big spear. Taking down Kendall. Ren from the top rope to the floor. That flying elbow drop connected. And right here you see Zarya with the F5 on Ren. Getting a win for Zaruka. And these two women will be challenging for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles. Alright, now we're gonna head over after that 5-star matchup. Oh, hell yeah! Alright, after that 5-star matchup, we're gonna head over to AEW Dynamite. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna play one match on that show. Alright, let's see what we got here. Edit matches. Okay, our first match, custom 1-on-1. We got Samoa Joe. Alright, Samoa Joe. Gonna add a manager. Got Shibata, sure. And we got Hook. Okay, Shibata and Hook. And Joe taking on Speedball, Mike Bailey. Alright. From there, we got a 6-man tag match. Alright, it's big 6-man tag. Alright, our match here, we got Moxley. John Mox. We got Wheeler and Daniel Garcia. Okay. And they're going to be taking on Don Callis family. We got Hechicero, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer. Alright, AEW, our first match is set. Our second match is set, should I say. Next up, we got FTR in action. A tag match. We got Dax and Cash. They'll be taking on Chosen and Dark Horse. Alright, next up, the match we're going to play here, we got Kenny Omega in action. Kenny Omega taking on Josh Alexander, another member of the Don Callis family. Okay, after that we got a tag match, a women's tag. We got the Timeless Love Bombs, Mina Shirakawa, teaming up with Timeless Tony to take on Mega Bad, Megasis, Megan Bane, and Penelope Ford. What was I gonna say? Cruz. Penelope Cruz. It's Penelope Ford, asshole. Megan Bane and Penelope Ford. Perfect. Okay, and in the main event, Swerve is in action. Swerve is taking on Kevin Knight. Alright. Sweet. Save it. And let's start it. Alright, so this is AEW Dynamite, episode number 330 from January 21st, 2026. It is from Additional Financial Arena in Orlando, Florida. Our first match is Samoa Joe with Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. I can't understand why I can't talk. Katsuyori Shibata. And Joe is taking on Speedball Mike Bailey. Joe is going to get the win here. Match number 2. We got a 6-man tag street fight. The Death Riders taking on the Don Callis family. The Death Riders include Jon Moxley, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, taking on Hechicero, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer. And the Death Riders are going to get the win. Match number 3, we got the FTR in action. They took on Alec Price and Jordan Oliver. Here we got them taking on Dark Horse and Chosen. FTR are going to get the win. Next up, we're going to play this next match. We're definitely going to play this as Kenny Omega takes on Josh Alexander. We're going to be playing this one as the G.O.D. himself, Kenny Omega. Here we go, Omega starting off with a barrage of strikes, taking down Josh Alexander already. Can't go wrestling move for wrestling move with him. I mean, if anyone can, it would be Kenny Omega, but Alexander, a tremendous wrestler, as Omega nails that springboard moonsault. Kenny headed up top, double foot stop missed. Alexander with the headbutt, and Alexander capitalizing, getting some big rights in on Kenny Omega. Omega back on his feet, running clothesline by Kenny. Big boot. Alexander taking him down. And Alexander now got him in a choke. Kenny fighting out of it. Back elbow. Another one. Missed that knee. Omega off the rope. Omega counters. Back club. And a big time forearm. Kenny now taking advantage. Knee drop to the arm. There it is. V-trigger. Would that be enough? Not enough. Kenny from the top. Double foot stop connected that time. 1, 2. Not enough. Whew. Alexander now looking to set up Kenny. Driving a knee down into the mat. Stomp in the corner. And now Alexander driving a foot across his face with a face wash. Nailing him with that running boot. And as Alexander wants Omega back on his feet. Counter by Kenny. Kenny, nice combo. Big right counter there by Alexander. Alexander set him up. Board buster. And a cover by Alexander. One of Don Callis' newest members since his arrival here in AEW. Former TNA World Champion. A duck by Omega. Omega setting him up. What's he going for here? Got him up, driving him down. The J Driller. And a cover by Omega. Not enough. Kenny now set him up. Big forearm just bust him. He caught him with that elbow. Caught him flush. Omega with the foot stomp again. Omega now. Moonsault. No, went for a big time splash. Now Alexander had a counter. German. Here we go, Josh Alexander. Going for a hat trick, a second one. As you can see, that laceration right above his left eye. That big cut got him bleeding. Kenny out of the way. Kenny unloading. Spinning back kick. Kenny V-trigger. Reverse Frankensteiner. And a cover on Alexander. And a kick out. Somehow. Some way. Frankensteiner. Went for a sliced bread and all. Nice counter by Josh. Irish whip now off the ropes. Omega counters. Spinning back kick. Kenny taking control of this one. Counter by Alexander. Counter by Omega. Uranagi. Yes! Omega connects with it. But Alexander right back on his feet. Clothesline. Another one by Alexander. A third. Knife edge chop. Counter by Kenny. Kenny from behind. One wing. No. German. Alexander nailed him. Kenny fighting out of it. Kenny with the counter. Kenny setting him up. V-trigger. Kenny needed a face again. Kenny's feeling it. Counter by Alexander again. Counter by Omega. Kenny ducks the boot from behind. Beautiful maneuver. And Alexander's in trouble. Kenny with that high knee. From the top, Omega double foot stomp missed. Super kick taking him down. Kenny hooking him, J Driller again. Yes. One wing angel. Got it. Choke by Omega, taking him down. So let's get within. I should have pinned him after that. Alexander's got nothing left. Kenny just slapping him. 1, 2, 3. Should have finished him with the one-wing angel. It's all good. Kenny Omega getting the win. 4-star matchup over Josh Alexander. Let's look at some highlights here. Omega from the top rope flying, nailing the double foot stomp. And Kenny firing back. Right here, one winged angel. Attempt, but a counter into that release, into a German suplex. And right there, Alexander had his hand on the rope. Kenny thought he had him. And right there, Omega with the win. Kenny Omega victorious here. But that is not all here on AEW Dynamite. Let's go through the rest of the show. 4-star matchup for Kenny Omega. Let's exit and continue. Yep, you got that right, Dust. Alright, next we got a tag team matchup. Mega Bad taking on Timeless Love Bombs. So Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa taking on Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne. And Megan Bayne and Penelope are going to get the win in this one. The main event tonight, Swerve Strickland taking on Kevin Knight. Swerve is going to get the win. Whose house? Swerve's house. Alright. Now we're going to head over to WWE SmackDown, baby. Alright. Cruising right along in the SmackDown. Yes, we are finished. Added matches. Okay, our first match here. We got the US title on the line. We got Carmelo defending that strap against Elijah Dragunov. The title he beat him for. Don't I have a... Do I not have him set for the US champ? Oh yeah, okay, there we go, bam. It's about to say, no, I got Mr. Champ, come on. Alright, after this, we got Chelsea Green in action. And Chelsea is going to be taking on the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. So, our hot mess, Chelsea. She'll have two managers on this one, Alba Fire and not Piper, but Jordan Grace out here looking at her next opponent at the Royal Rumble. Jade Cargill scouting out the town. Okay, from here we got the WWE Tag Team titles on the line. As Solo Sikoa teams up with Tama. Yeah, let's get Tonga. Let's get JC. And let's get, if we can, yeah, Tala. It was all up my ringside, I believe. Yes. And they'll be taking on the Wyatt Six here. So we got Joe Gacy and Off the Wall, Sam Shaw. Alright, Gacy and Loomis. Perfect. Gotta go back and edit it real quick though. WWE Tag Team titles on the line here. Okay, after that match, we got a one-on-one match with Johnny Gargano taking on Nathan Frazier. Alright, Nathan, along with Axiom. Alright, then we got a triple threat number one contenders match up, three-way tag team match up again. Okay, so we got Kiana and Julia. We got Alexa and Charlotte. And then we got the Irresistible Forces, Nia and Lash. Alright. And from there, the main event. It's going to be Trick Williams taking on Damian Priest. Alright. All rise. Alright. Before we get to this, we're going to take a brief intermission. So get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, go to the bathroom, take a smoke, do whatever you gotta do. But bring your ass right back here, baby. Right back here to the Bob Cave. I'm going to be right back, Jack. And then when I do, we're going to finish off SmackDown. We're going to start and finish SmackDown, and then we're going to start and finish AEW Collision. So stay tuned for that. And I'll be right back. Ugh. Alright, I'm back, Jack. Let's do it. Alright, for WWE SmackDown. This is SmackDown from January the 23rd, 2026. This is the go home SmackDown before we get to Saturday night's main event. This one's from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, from the Bell Center. The announcers are Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. Sami Zayn he comments on becoming the next champ. Trick Williams interrupts and says he knows how to get the job done. Damian Priest interrupts and says that Trick is afraid of him. All three men go at it. Kathy Kelly interviews Randy Orton after this. Elijah Dragunov accepts U.S. Champion Carmelo's challenge. The Miz interrupts and he wants Elijah. What did Elijah ever do for you? Match number 1, we got the U.S. Championship Open Challenge matchup. Carmelo Hayes defending the title here against Dragunov. And Carmelo is going to retain. He retains with the first 48 and an assist. An unwanted assist from The Miz. So, Carmelo retains. Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, we get a video package of their recent feud, their recent history. After that, Michael Cole has a sit-down interview with Cody from earlier today, and Jacob Fatu interrupts, "My focus was Drew, and Drew only." Chelsea with Alba asks Jordan to watch her back, and one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Champs, Chelsea Green, along with Alba and Jordan, take on Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion, and Jade is going to win this one. And Jordan says she will see Jade at the Royal Rumble. Alright, Jade victorious there in that one-on-one encounter. We get a video package of Roman Reigns, and he will be returning at the Royal Rumble. Charlotte and Alexa hit. They both talk about the Rumble, and hey, both women are willing to do what they gotta do to win it. Solo says he will win the Rumble, and after they win the tag team titles. Well, after they win the tag titles here tonight. Here we go, match number 3. We got the WWE tag team titles on the line as the Wyatt Six are defending those titles against the MFT. We are going to play this one here. Let's go back here. We're going to play this one, and we're going to play this one as the MFT. Solo and Tama Tonga. Here we go, Tama. Tama and Lumis starting off. Lumis with a drop kick. Here we go, Tama hammering away. Big forearms, big right, big forearm again. Going right to work on Dexter Lumis. Backbreaker attempt, big uppercut. Lumis with a shot to the back. Into the corner. Back elbow by Tama. Jumping headbutt. And a cheap shot on Joe Gacy. Slamming the arm into the mat. Tama setting him up. Counter there by Dexter. Dexter headed up top. Lumis, what's he looking for here? Caught him! Tama caught him. Attempted for that clothesline. Got caught with the power slam. Into the corner he goes. And that double team move by Tama and Solo. From the top, driving him down. With that death sentence. Solo with the cover. And both these men beating him down. Solo got caught. And I'd counter. A death press by Sam Shaw. Excuse me, Dexter Lumis. Wrong gimmick, asshole. Neckbreaker nailed. Lumis taking control. Irish whip into the corner. And a counter by Solo. Solo with an STO. Elbow counter there by Lumis. Solo taking down that clothesline. Tama coming in. Tama taking out Gacy. Springboard drop kick, and he just busted Solo open. Tama in though. Tama countered by Dexter. Dexter with that spine buster. And an STO by Solo. Solo unloading. Nice combo and a short arm clothesline. Tama taking out Gacy again. Solo back suplex, taking him down. And here we go, Tama tagged in. Pulled back into a headbutt. And Gacy, as soon as he got on the apron, taken right back down. Tama jumping DDT. Guillotine again. There we go, he's calling for the cutthroat. Got it. Not enough. Excuse me. Countered there by Tama. Back elbow. Tama nailed with the shoulder block. Solo running back in. Solo throat thrust. Tama snap suplex. I'm rolling to the floor. Lumis. Tama out after him. Missed that corkscrew back elbow. Solo back in. Solo unloading. Solo, Uranage. And here we go again, the cutthroat one more time. Taking him out. And the MFT have done it. We got new tag team champions. Let's look at some highlights here. Countered there by Lumis. Caught him with that spine buster. Tried making a comeback. But failed here. Right there, that jumping DDT changed everything. Set him up and drove him down. Right down with that sling blade. The hidden blade, excuse me. A kick out on that one. Not on the second attempt there. Bam! Driving him down. And as I said, we got new tag team champions. The MFTs have done it. Give us those titles, baby. We did it. Victorious. The MFTs. 3.5-star matchup. They have won the tag team titles. The WWE tag team titles belong to MFT, My Family Tree. After that matchup, R-Truth puts his balls in Nick Aldis's hand, the SmackDown GM. SmackDown GM talks to AJ. Shinsuke Nakamura wants AJ at Saturday night's main event. This week, we found out that Bobby Duncombe Sr. has passed away. Match 4, we have Johnny Gargano with Candice LeRae taking on Nathan Frazier with Exile. Nathan Frazier is going to get the win in this one. Kathy Kelly interviews the Irresistible Forces. Drew McIntyre, the WWE Champion, talks about the Fatal 4-Way match. Trick talks to Dragon Lee. Kathy Kelly interviews Kit Wilson. Match number 5, we got a number 1 contender, WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Triple Threat match. We got Charlotte and Alexa taking on U.S. Champion Julia and Kiana. And then they're taking on the Irresistible Forces. And the winner of this match is Julia and Kiana. After that, Sami Zayn confronts Damian Priest. Then Sami slaps WWE Champion Drew. Cody wishes AJ good luck. And WWE Champion Drew leaves an autograph for Cody. Kathy interviews Julia and Kiana. And match number 6, we got Damian Priest taking on Trick Williams. And Trick will win this one by DQ. He's going to win it by DQ when Sami interferes. Sami attacks Trick, and then Sami and Priest go at it. Trick is standing tall until he receives an RKO from the Viper. And then Sami receives one as well. And that is how SmackDown's going to end. Now we're going to head into AEW Collision. We're going to set it up. And we're going to play a match on that show as well. Let's go to it. Alright. Let's edit these matches here. Match number 1, we got Shibata taking on the Hangman. Hangman Adam Page. Hey Dust, what's up, bud? Alright. Match number 2, we got an eliminator match. Chris Statlander, the current Women's Champion, AEW Women's Champion, Chris Statlander. There we go, taking on Josie Jane. That works for me. Chris. Alright, then we got Proshita. Kyle Fletcher. Takeshita. Okay, and they're taking on the Guns. Billy. Excuse me, not Billy. Oh no, Billy and Austin, okay. Yeah, Austin. Shit, let me do that. And let me put someone else here. I gotta add Billy Gunn to the damn roster. Slipping. Alright, let's just do Bishop Comp right now. Okay, save. Roster. Let's edit the show. Okay. Alright, get Billy on here. There's the badass. Bam, boom. Perfect. Save. Alright, back to edit. Did I not just add Billy? Alright, let's get him in here. What the hell's going on? You know what, so let's just do him and let's put Cole Quinn with him for now. I don't know why I didn't have Billy in there. Okay, after that we got Davis and Doyle in action. They're taking on another enhancement tag team, so Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. Alright, let's see if we can find someone. There we go, the lock. Chase, boom, perfect, works for me. Okay, save. After that, Willow Nightingale will defend her TBS title on this show against Julia Hart. TBS title on the line. Andrade in action. El Mago Jr. works for me, okay. Alright, in the main event we got Claudio Castagnoli in action. One half of the Death Riders. Well, one member of the Death Riders, should I say. Claudio taking on Roderick Strong in the main event. Perfect, okay. So let's go ahead, let's go through this show. We got AEW Collision. This one is from January 24th, 2026. Match number 1, we got Adam Hangman Page taking on Katsuyori Shibata. Say that 10 times fast. Taking on the Hangman. Hangman's gonna get the win. Then we have an eliminator match with the AEW Women's Champion Chris Statlander taking on Ilza Dawn. Daddy is gonna get the win. Match 3, we got Proto Shida, Kyle Fletcher, and Kensuke Takeshita taking on the Guns, Billy and Austin. And Takeshita and Fletcher are gonna get the win. Match number 4, we got Alec Price and Jordan Oliver taking on Davis and Doyle. We got Chase and Locke taking on Davis and Doyle. Davis and Doyle are gonna get the win. Okay, after that, we got the AEW TBS Championship on the line. Willow Nightingale defending that title against Julia Hart. Willow is going to get the win. After that, we got Andrade taking on Magnus. Here we got him taking on El Mago Jr. And Andrade is going to get the win. And in the main event, we got Claudio Castagnoli, the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, defending that title against Roderick Strong. We are going to play this one as Claudio Castagnoli. Look at him. I mean, he looks perfect. Same with Roderick. These creations. Before I get into this, as always, I want to thank you guys up front and be blunt. Cannot thank you guys enough for all these wonderful creations, past, present, and future. Then, now, forever together. Cannot do these universe modes without you guys, honestly. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Swig of Pepsi for the content creators. And the community creators. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go, Claudio and Roderick, one-on-one. CMLL World title on the line. And Claudio not wasting any time, looking for that spinning back elbow. Roderick sidestepping him and hitting with that drop kick. And Roddy off to a fast start. Forearm to the back. Claudio in trouble, back suplex. Roderick going right to work on Claudio. And if he's smart, I'll keep him on the mat. He's a very strong individual, but can't do much damage. Flat on his back, and there we go. Right there, could have paid DDT. And Claudio paying for rushing out of the gate. As Roderick is setting up top. Missed the missile drop kick there. Forearm to the back. Irish whip now off the ropes. Claudio counters. Kick to the gut. Claudio gut wrench. Counter by Roddy. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Face first. And Roderick making him pay here. Shoulder first into the ring post. Roddy missed that running attack. Cesaro double leg and hammering away. Excuse me, Claudio. Double leg takedown. And big rights by Claudio. Claudio choke slam into a backbreaker. Double foot stomp. Claudio from the middle rope flying elbow drop. Doing some damage now on Roderick. Roderick now back on his feet, dragon screw leg whip. Taking out Claudio's leg, very smart move, but Claudio kicking out. Big right. Counter by Claudio. Claudio now hammering away. Big time discus European uppercut. Roderick rolling to the floor and Claudio right out after him. Not wasting emotion. And Roderick missed that running Claymore. He missed the Claymore on the floor and Claudio looking to make him pay. Got him up in that variation of a backbreaker and gonna slam him down. Referee up to a 2 count. Claudio back in the ring. Claudio taunting. Claudio deadlift. A gut wrench. Tossing him with awesome strength. And Claudio now Irish whip off the ropes. A duck by the big man. Clothesline by Claudio. Clothesline by Roderick. The Messiah of the backbreaker, not going to lay down for any man. And here we go, Claudio firing back with some strikes. Uppercut again by Claudio. Tossed up into a backbreaker. What strength. Claudio double arm. Suplex just launched him. And Claudio has been nothing but dominant in this one. Into the corner, Irish whip. Uppercut. Counter by Roddy. Roddy, nice backbreaker. Just when you think Roderick's out of it. Side kicks by Claudio. Claudio hooking him. Here we go. Neutralizer perhaps. No. Powerbomb. Vicious powerbomb there. 1, 2. Oh, Roderick. Roderick managing to find a way to kick out of that. Roddy somehow did it. Claudio in disbelief. Claudio gonna press him with strength. No. Roddy counter. Roddy counters. Rolling him up. No. Claudio counters. 1, 2. Oh, near fall. Counter by Roddy. Kick to the leg. Counter by Claudio, excuse me. Overhand right. Irish whip. Missed the drop kick. Backstabber. Roddy now, Irish whip. A duck. A leapfrog. And a Claymore connects. Roddy connected with the Claymore. And oh, Claudio with the counter. Here we go, neutralizer. Got it. He got him with that neutralizer. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, and it was Claudio victorious. Hard-fought matchup. Let's look at some highlights here. Claudio ducks and nails him with that clothesline. And Roddy following through, nailing him with that Claymore. Right here, a counter by Claudio again. And Claudio had enough. Said that was it. And he meant it. After that neutralizer pile driver. He got the 1, the 2, and the 3. And still your CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. You already know it. Cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing out. The next show on this universe mode is going to be Saturday night's main event. Stay tuned for that. And so much more coming your way.